Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. This is leg 4, where we'll be walking from the Palm Pier, the Boogaloo, and Marlene. Good morning, Dushi.
Good morning.
We also have a family this morning joining us. So we're going to have them back here somewhere. And welcome, welcome. And your names? Your name?
Ryan.
Ryan?
Jerry.
Jerry?
Morgan.
What's that? Morgan. And it's her birthday today, by the way. So happy birthday, Morgan.
Happy birthday.
We're gonna start the walk right away, and we'll be walking till the newly put turtle statue, you could say, or monument, and more or less like a mile walk. So a mile, and yeah, we'll be going here from the Palm Beach to via the Rio, the St. Regis that they are still building, the DV Phoenix, etc. Without further ado, let's start it. Yeah, a lot of construction also going on in this area. We do have, for example, the Hilton is building another tower, and just briefly I want to mention, because before we pass them, like this building used to be originally the Concord Hotel a long time ago, but it also used to be the Hilton. And this tower used to be the only one standing next to it, and oh my god, almost fell. And these two were built after the Rio came along. And yeah, it's a beautiful morning. This time we decided to go for an 8 o'clock time, a little bit earlier than usual. And the water's looking good. And the beaches are looking much better than what we saw just a couple of weeks ago when we had the storm. So yeah, that's looking positive for those of you who are watching this close to the release date. It's certainly good news. So I want to turn back to you guys. Are you staying in the Palm Beach area or at the Rio?
Right here at the Rio.
At the Rio. Oh, that's very convenient then, that you were here. Yeah. And is it the first time in Aruba, or yeah, the first time? And so far so good. It's been a good, yeah.
Right, guys? You had fun?
Yeah. I know a lot of folks were concerned with the beach conditions just about, oh no, just about 2 weeks ago.
I saw your video a couple weeks ago, and I was a little concerned, but it's been fabulous.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks just about how it usually looks right now. Yeah. That's good.
A little bit of seaweed in the water, but other than that, no complaints.
No, it can get a whole lot worse.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So this is actually pretty good. We're dancing away from the waves. Don't want to get our shoes wet at the start of the walk. Now, these folks in the water, they sometimes have those machines that they look for stuff in the water. Sometimes it's done for hobby, but sometimes it's done professionally. So let's say you lose your wedding ring or something like that, they could try to find it for you. And this tower also was redone, refurbished kind of in the last couple of months. It was not doing very well and the government decided to put some money in it because it's almost like a local icon. You can go back to photos of at least my childhood and you can see it in those photos. Oh no, oh no, oh no. The water is getting pretty high this morning. So it's a very nice and quiet morning. I'll try to go a little bit higher. Now this is the St. Regis being built. And we're not going to go say in the details right now, but some controversy here and there about the construction of it. So Marlon is learning. So how old are they?
8.
8?
And 10.
Oh, okay, nice. Nice.
Oh, and they're my older sister. She's 12.
Okay. But she's also here, right? Or
Yes.
yeah. She wasn't able to wake up.
Yeah, I tried.
So let's wave hello to her. Hello, sister. That's okay. We've all been teenagers, so we know how that goes. This part of the beach is often still used by locals. Like I learned to swim in this area. So they gave classes here, swimming classes here. And I believe they still do, but usually it's like on Saturdays or something like that. Yeah. It's very calm waters actually at the Palm Beach. So for kids, it's great. Sometimes I get that question. And I believe that while the Eagle Beach is very beautiful, it's got a little bit of waves so now and then. Yeah, and then if you're not used to it, like we're used to it, we're born here, we just go. But if you're not used to it in the beginning, it kind of is strange for them. Have you done any like snorkeling or something around here?
No, but we went to see sea turtles yesterday. We
That's-
actually saw like 4 or 5 of them.
So we used goggles instead of snorkel gear.
Okay.
We were able to see some fish and some,
Yeah. Was
and
that
some turtles.
at
Tres
the
Tropi.
Tres Tropi? Yeah,
Tres Tropi.
that's the best place to
And
to
we
do
went
it.
snorkeling at Baby Beach. in the
Oh.
afternoon.
Did you go? I don't know if you saw my video of the side of it. You can.
Yes.
Did
that's
you?
where we
Did you?
went.
Yeah, that's
Because of your
very.
video, we went over there.
Yeah, that's very
Me
nice
and
spot.
Alexa went over there on that side.
Yeah,
Very rough.
yeah. I think I'm gonna start heading on here. It's gonna be easier to walk now. About 2 weeks ago, Leaf. About 2 weeks ago, this was covered in sand completely.
Was it just one really big storm or a couple of days of storms? Or?
Yeah, it was a couple of days,
Yeah.
and fortunately not accompanied with winds, just the,
Oh, wow.
but still a lot of damage.
Okay.
So then, while we don't get, like probably this tree got the effects of it.
Okay.
That's why it's probably like that. And yeah, that makes you think like it wasn't a hurricane
Right.
and it did so much damage. Imagine a real hurricane,
Yeah.
which in my lifetime hasn't happened in Aruba. Hopefully it won't.
Right.
but you never know.
Yeah, very lucky.
Yeah. Yeah. We are now approaching the DV Phoenix, and hopefully we can get through. I do see some damage they still need to do some repairs here apparently, and they have been doing some construction as well, like this tower here. And I see someone snorkeling way out there. Okay, let's see how we go about this. So this is where more or less the damage was. Did you have a chance to walk a little bit, or you just stayed mostly at the beach side?
We walked around the Palm Beach area.
Yeah.
But we have not walked
This side.
down this way.
Yeah.
Or up much.
Yeah.
But around the shops and restaurants and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then we drove around the island quite a bit.
Oh, you have a car. Yeah, that's good. It's very practical to have a car. I mean, you can just go at your own pace.
Absolutely.
Tours are great, but usually they don't give you enough time to enjoy every spot.
Yeah, I like being able to figure out our own plan.
Yeah. And drive around, get lost a little bit, and sometimes by doing that you see something new. Yeah.
Part of the experience.
Now this is the inside part of the DV Phoenix. So the beach side is right here. We'll go back on the beach side just a moment. Just wanted to briefly show you the pool area, etc. And they also have the Pure Ocean restaurant. It's also quite popular. Let's see. Let's cross here somewhere, I think. Or at the restaurant, maybe. A lot of folks also jogging, doing their morning exercise. Both tourists and locals, oftentimes. So let's cross here somewhere and head back to the beach side. And in the evening, this is also a very nice place where they put on the lights, etc. In case you have seen some photos of these chairs and wondered where they are on the island, this is where they are. Sometimes they are put a little bit closer to the water. And yeah. I'm gonna go a little bit close to the water and check out. Usually you don't see a lot of people swimming on this side, so let's just say that most folks stay on the inner part of those two areas. It's not a pier. Help me with my English. But where the stones are, and Here, no, you don't see a lot of folks swimming. We can still see though some sign of the seagrass. And, yeah, a little bit also in the water. A lot of seashell here. So this was even before the storm, so it has nothing to do with the storm that just passed. Let's see if we can cross here. We might get our shoes wet. Uh-oh. I'm gonna run. Oh boy. We're gonna get stuck here. We are all waiting. Huh? Yeah. Okay, there I go. Oh no. Oh, that was that. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry about that. Oh no. I mean, it is Aruba after all. You gotta get your feet wet. Everything for the views.
That's right. That's right.
So as I previously mentioned and during leg 3, this is where the embassy suites, which is back here. They want to make and revamp this area to make it a beach for their guests. So if you're planning to stay there, this is more or less where they are working with the government to get the permits to do so. And also on the other side, so we'll take a look at that in a moment.
That will be down.
Don't walk into that water, jump over it. Like this. Need a hand?
So they have 2 days off before they start the next one.
So this is the other beach area.
Are we here?
Not yet. Still have a way to go. Just gonna briefly show the folks this beach area, which is already pretty decent. I do swim here so now and then. And yeah, what it is it's got a lot of those little stones in the water. That's might be uncomfortable for some, but with water shoe should be fine. And you can do some snorkeling around here. Depends on the day, it can be really good, sometimes not so much. Now, we still have like such a long way to go to finish the island. This is like
I know, I don't know how you
not even 1/3 of it. So when folks are asking when the next legs of this walk are going to take place, we kind of don't want to plan it too far ahead because sometimes our schedule doesn't collaborate kind of with everything. And that's just one of the reasons. They are taking, not per se a break, but a slow down a little bit to have something to drink. And while I could go on the roadside where most of these condominiums are, chose this time to take a little bit the inner part. I can still show you where you can also walk on this side towards the Eagle Beach. And some beautiful areas, like this one, for example. This is, I do believe, also a Fofoti tree. Beautiful, huh? It's very nice. So how long have you guys been watching? Like, is it the last couple of weeks, or that you discovered the channel? Have you...
Maybe 6 months or so.
6 months ago.
We planned this trip about 6 months ago.
I see.
And that's when I started doing research and stumbled across your videos then.
Yeah.
So yeah, and we'll keep watching. I enjoy watching them.
Thank you, and I hope so. As I keep bringing more and more topics forward.
It's been incredibly helpful in planning the trip.
It's always good to hear that.
So I prefer to hear from somebody who's local, kind of.
Yeah, thank you so much.
One thing when you watch a YouTube video about somebody who's just, you know, from somewhere in the States, and they come in for a short trip and they tell you what they think, which is fine, but I like to hear what somebody who lives here thinks about the different places here on the island.
Appreciate it. Other beautiful areas here. And let's see how far we are from the end. Probably still a few minutes actually. And then we'll wrap this one up. But we are not going to reach the Eagle Beach this time. The Eagle Beach, it will be in the next walk. As we are walking, we are also planning. We do have a broad idea of how each and every leg is, more or less, but we do make small changes to it. And ideally we would like to keep it as short as possible, but that doesn't always work like that. And I hope you are enjoying this particular one. Give it a like, and remember to subscribe if you haven't done so yet. We're gonna take probably the roadside. Let's see if we can go on this side. Yeah, this is gonna be much easier, and also give me a little bit of time to show you the path that was built a while back. Oh, some nice shade is always appreciated. So, do you have a favorite video of mine that you've seen, maybe?
No, I haven't seen many.
You haven't seen many?
Yeah.
Is it mostly Dad that is watching the videos, or?
Yeah, it's mainly
most.
him.
Do you have any videos that you said that video I like the most?
Which one? Oh, any that is my particular favorites?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to pick. I mean,
do you like more like the food videos, or?
More about seeing the sights.
The sights.
And find like where to go when you pull into a place that is strange to you. You know,
Yeah.
Like when we went over to the like Hasibari the other day, and I wasn't sure where to go, but then I remembered from the videos. And you know, like we talked about with Baby Beach, you know, when you go to a place like that, where's the good place to snorkel, to go, you know, go sit out in the sun, where it's best to go, that kind of thing. So I think ones like that.
Yeah, correct.
But different people, you know.
Yeah.
Because we've eaten mostly at the hotel, so the ones about restaurants and stuff.
Correct.
I really didn't watch as much. I watched them, but yeah.
So for those who don't know, the Rio is an all-inclusive.
Yes.
So most of your, or basically all of your food and beverage, I think also, right? The alcohol and everything is included.
Yeah.
And it's still nice to maybe try a few things out there. And
Absolutely.
I know some folks like to watch food. They're very much into food videos, and we do try to make them, but they're not the easiest ones, let's just say, for different reasons. But we do enjoy to make all of the videos. It's really doing this is, while it's work, it's also very fun when you get the reaction, when you get the thank you for showing folks like you where to go and etc. It's very rewarding. Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you doing it.
Did you go to the Eagle Beach and swim?
Did we go to Eagle Beach, Ryan?
Yes.
Yes, we did. When we had the car for a couple days, we drove to Eagle Beach.
Yeah.
So we haven't done the walk down to here, but we did pull in and stayed there for a little while.
And your favorite?
It was Ryan's favorite beach, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that was gonna ask. Which is your favorite?
I just love the scenery at Baby Beach, so that's my personal favorite.
Yeah.
I also did like Baby Beach because it was fun to fish.
Yeah.
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 Then Tree's Trappy was also amazing because we saw a lot of fish and sea turtles.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I remember recently watching one of your videos about what your favorite beach was, and it wasn't kind of what most of the tourists or travel magazines would pick. So.
No, so my favorite is still the Eagle Beach.
Yeah.
I still think that for many reasons it's still the very best. But I do like the DV Beach. I do like the Rogers Beach.
The one what's the one right next to Baby Beach?
Correct.
Is that Rogers?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. That was high on your list, right?
Yeah, and we've taken folks there, and they were very surprised how beautiful it is. For many, the eyesore is the refinery next to it.
Yeah.
But if you can kind of look the other side,
Yeah.
it's a beautiful beach. It's not so crowded compared to the Baby Beach
Right.
and the Palm Beach, for example.
Yes.
And some don't like that. I personally, I think Baby Beach is great, but it's sometimes way too many people there. And
especially when you live on an island, you don't want to go where the crowds are. I actually lived in Barbados for a year and a half, and would seek out some of the less crowded beaches for that peace and quiet. So I totally get that.
Like even the Tres Trapi used to be not so busy,
right?
And it just got popular over the last few years, mainly because of the turtles, but also it's just a very cool place to just get in the water and such.
Yep.
So now we are approaching the last couple of meters or feet of this walk. And this is what we were talking about. This was put here, I think a little bit over a month ago now. And it's quite a large, you might not see it from this side, but it's quite a large turtle. Reason for it is to be here is that the turtles nest right, most of them at least, nest right here at the Eagle Beach. We'll be heading this way in the next video. Things you experience in Aruba. That's why they call us the Happy Island. We want to thank you for watching this one and wave goodbye. See you in leg 5. Thank you for watching. Have a safe trip back home.
Thanks for having us.
Bye-bye.